It's okay, Julian. I love you for trying to help me.
No, please, it's not okay. Thanks to me, you've been caught trying to escape, and now the prosecutor has her way. You could spend the rest of your life in prison.
And to think I recoiled at the thought of a mere 45 years.
God, my plan would have worked if someone hadn't tipped the police off. When I find out who's responsible.
Now I hope Julian is able to contact his lawyer about posting bail. As for me, guess I'd better get used to the idea of being locked up. A cell like this is my future.
I'll go get your personal belongings, Mr. Crane. Then you're free to go.
Thank you, officer.
Julian, you got bail.
Yes. Judge Riley got a new yacht to go with his mansion in Palm Beach. Eve, I'm sorry. I offered him a king's ransom to set your bail, but he couldn't ignore the fact that you're facing 3 counts of attempted murder, and now, thanks to me, an international flight risk.
Oh, I wish you'd stop blaming yourself. I could have said no to running away with you, but I didn't.
But to get caught just the last second.
Have any idea who turned us in?
No, I know who it was.
Who?
It was my father. He did this to us. He'll stop at nothing to destroy those he feels have betrayed him. Eve, I'm so sorry. This is all my doing. I mean, asking you to run away, I suppose it was just sheer insanity.
If everything had gone as planned, we'd be halfway to Europe by now.
Instead, your prospects are more grim than ever. We have my father to thank for that. Damn him.
Don't waste your energy on anger, Julian. That's the old you.
You mean the man who left you when you needed him most? Never again, Eve, never again. I will find a way to get you out of here.
So, honey, when you were off before, thinking about the whole Teresa Jane situation, what did you decide?
Ethan, I need to talk to you.
Julian, if it's about Eve's case, I know we have an uphill battle ahead of us.
I fear the war has been lost.
What happened?
I tried to help Eve escape from Harmony tonight.
You what?
Are you kidding? Oh, my God.
Yes, I was going to take her. We were going to live in Europe and never set foot in Harmony again. Father found out, notified the police. We were taxiing in a jet. They arrived and they arrested us.
Julian, do you know what this means for Eve?
She appears even more guilty than before.
That's right. The judge is never going to allow her out on bail now that she's a known flight risk.
Yes, well, I know even Judge Riley was unbribable when it came to Eve. And this whole trial was a tragic miscarriage of justice. I mean, I know Eve didn't try to kill me or Liz or my father. God, we prove it before she goes to prison. And the real would-be killer gets off scot-free.
Eve was in dire straits before tonight's little planned escape to nowhere. I thought Nancy, or taking the plea bargain off the table was bad enough.
Oh, please, that was ludicrous. She would have spent 45 years in prison.
Only now it seems like a little slap on the wrist.
Is there anything you can do?
Short of finding the real criminal in this whole thing? No, not really.
Damn it.
I've racked my brain, Julian, trying to think of something that we overlooked, and I think you should do the same.
Right, the night that I was shot at the cannery, over half the town was gunning for me, and the night the father was poisoned, most of those people who were after me were also here at the mansion, and the same goes for the night of Louise and Sheridan's would-be wedding.
There was a number of people that wanted you and Alistair dead, but only Eve had something to gain from Liz being poisoned.
Stake my life on her innocence.
Well, Julian, then either Liz poisoned herself to frame Eve, or
Liz wasn't the intended victim. Eve was.
You think someone was trying to kill Eve?
Well, there were a number of people who were furious with her at that point. I mean, T.C., Liz, Simone, Chad, Whitney, Rebecca.
You
the church basement when Liz and I were arguing before she drank the poison punch. And I want the real story.
I think it's time I had a little chat with my soon-to-be ex-wife.
She already went to bed.
That's good, because there's a special bedtime story I want to hear.
Julian, what are you doing, trying to scare me to death so you don't have to pay me any alimony?
Well, tempting as that is, no. I want you very much alive so you can tell the judge it wasn't Eve who tried to kill Liz.
What?
No. In fact, you are the one who put the poison in Liz's drink.